and Whit. Today we want to talk about the unfortunate circumstance of celebrity divorces. I feel like it's happening.
It is like running rampant.
Every couple.
I know, it's so crazy.
It's like a cancer, it's just taking over.
Honestly, if Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar get a divorce,
You're gonna lose it.
Will not be able to believe in love anymore, people.
You know, I have a theory about this, which is I feel like if you were in a relationship with someone and every single day somebody was like writing all over your Facebook wall about how they were running around on you or like cheating on you or doing whatever, don't you think that that would drive a wedge in between you? Like, I know these people claim to not look at the rag mags, but come on, that's gotta get to you.
And, okay, so first question is, do you think that the divorce rate is higher among celebrities than like regular people, human beings?
It feels like it is,
right?
But I don't necessarily know that it's higher. You know what I think it's higher among? Like 2 celebrity marriages.
Yeah.
But like if a celebrity marries like just an average person, I think that they end up staying together. It's like Matt Damon, his wife is like, are they together still?
Yeah, they're together still.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I just feel like people who marry someone who's not famous from the same industry, they tend to do a little bit better.
I think so too. I feel like the rate is higher, although I have no statistics to support that. It's just my own, like when I hear about people I know getting divorced versus when I hear about celebrities that I know get a divorce. And I think it's so true about like what people say about them in the media, being like a trigger. But I also feel like 2 things. I cannot imagine if there were just tons and tons of people like throwing themselves at Tim all the time.
Oh hell no.
Like just like, oh my god, like you're so hot, I want to have sex with you, I want to whatever. I mean, that would be like really like upsetting, a little bit disturbing.
I would be like the most intense jealous human being ever. I'd be like, oh no, she didn't.
Right, like it would be weird.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, to actually perhaps have your husband or wife going to work where they have to fake intimacy, physical, emotional with someone. And I know that like every celebrity says, oh, it's so awkward doing like sex scenes and this and that. But like there's no, I don't know how you could be like in that moment, even if it's like a made up moment with someone and not have it spark like some,
You mean to tell me you had no chub at all while that was happening?
Right.
None.
Well, I just read an article, and I wish I could think of, it was the guy who played Superman, like Cavell something, I don't know, look it up. The guy who played Superman, and he was talking about, actually, I'm going to post it in the notes below this, because you have to read this. He was talking about how he once did get a boner when he was in a scene, and it was really embarrassing because it's super unprofessional, which obviously it is. But, like, come on, he's not the only person that's ever happened to.
Let's have a conversation called It's the Human Body.
Right.
I can't believe you can do that and not get a boner.
Some hot girls, like, rubbing up against your wiener and you're not going to get a boner, or, like, come home and pretend like you weren't, like, turned on or, like, into it. I don't know. I feel like it's this weird, like, socially accepted, like, form of cheating. Sort of. Like, I think if I was in that marriage, I would still feel cheated on, even though it's like, okay, well, I guess it's part of the job. It's almost like you just sort of have to get over it and, like, aren't allowed to complain about it or feel weird about it.
Right.
But I think that I would.
I would.
And I feel like that contributes. And also, like, the constant, like, needing to be, like, if you're in a movie and you have to travel and you have to be away and you have to be all about becoming this character and sort of disconnect from your life, I don't know, like, I can see why that would lead to more divorces.
Yeah, and you see all these people, you read about these actors being like method actors, so they throw themselves into the role. It's like, well, what happens when like your husband throws himself into like a psychopath role for 6 months and you're just like living with that shit?
Right.
I mean,
totally. Or like a role where he or she's like in love with someone else.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I just feel like that would create like some really like incredible like rifts in a marriage that you'd really have to work constantly to get through.
Yeah, it would be miserable. I could never marry somebody famous. I think that would be so impossible to get over. And that's the other thing too, is like, actually I'm so surprised that these marriages between one famous person and then one non-celebrity work out, because how does that one like average person, you know, how do they feel in that situation? Like, at least if you're also a celebrity, it's like you can justify like I'm doing that too, or you know, I have other things. I don't know. Not that an average person doesn't have other things going for them. Like, I don't mean it in that way, but I just, God, it would feel insurmountable if you weren't in that role.
In just the way that like as a culture we put celebrities like on a pedestal, it has to be like such an like that has to make their heads like so big unless they were constantly being like grounded.
Yeah.
I think it would be really, really hard. What do you guys think?
What, and is the divorce rate higher among celebs?
Do research and get back to us.
I need some scientific data.
Can we get an intern?
Yes!
Who wants to be the Boss Babes Guide intern?
Which of you tiny babes wants to come work for these bozos? Yeah? Alright.
See you next week.
Attach your resume.